You know, after more than 30 years working in health, I've come to realize something simple, yet deeply true. The strength of life after 60 isn't really about age. It's about how you awaken your body again. I've met so many men in their 60s like George, 67, from Texas. He once came to see me, tired eyes and a faint, weary smile. He said, "Doctor, it feels like my body is slowly shutting down." I looked at him and smiled gently, because I knew that wasn't the end. His body was simply asleep. The human body is extraordinary. It's like an old piano. The strings may loosen, the keys may wear down, but with a patient hand and a little care, the warm sound can still return. The problem is most of us have forgotten how to touch those keys. Turning 60 isn't the beginning of decline. It's an invitation to listen to yourself again. It's the moment when your body needs to be reminded, not forced. And I believe that when you send your body the right signals through breathing, sleep, nourishment, and stillness, it remembers. It awakens. And when that happens, you realize something powerful. My friend, you're not just living longer. You're living truly with strength, clarity, and the quiet joy you once knew in your youth. And the most fascinating part, that signal to awaken your body doesn't always come from an expensive treatment. Sometimes, it comes from something small, something waiting quietly in your own kitchen. I still remember the first time I realized this truth. It was when a patient told me about a strange, almost magical feeling he experienced just a few days after trying a very simple habit. Have you ever felt like your body was slowing down? You wake up in the morning and it takes a while before you truly feel awake. Or maybe after climbing just a few steps, your heart starts beating faster than it used to. Most people think that's just age catching up with them. But my friend, not necessarily. Your body isn't broken, it's just asleep, waiting for a signal to wake up. I remember one of my longtime patients, Charles, 66 years old. He once told me, "Doctor, I exercise, I eat well, but I still feel drained." We tried many things, but the one that made the real difference came from something small, almost ordinary: clove. A simple spice, yet filled with a quiet kind of power, like a spark that can reignite an engine gone cold. Inside every clove lies eugenol, a natural compound that helps open up blood vessels, allowing oxygen and nutrients to flow freely through your body. When you slowly chew a few buds, that eugenol is released, and that becomes the signal your body has been waiting for. A gentle reminder for your circulation, your hormones, and your nerves to come back into harmony. What's beautiful about this process is how effortless it is. No pills, no pressure, just a small daily habit as simple as breathing, yet powerful enough to awaken the life that has been quietly resting within you. And if you stay with me a little longer, I'll show you how this tiny compound can, quite literally, light up your entire body from the inside out. When I began to look deeper into it, I discovered something truly remarkable. That quiet strength inside the body, it wasn't magic at all. It came from a natural compound called Eugenol. Now, imagine this with me. Inside every tiny clove is a drop of nature's own energy oil, known as Eugenol. When you slowly chew a few buds, this compound begins to spread. It seeps through the soft tissues of your mouth and flows gently into your bloodstream. Soft, but powerful, like cool water finding its way into dry, thirsty soil. Eugenol helps open up your blood vessels, waking up those tiny capillaries that may have grown a little lazy over time. I remember David, 64, from California. He came to see me after trying all sorts of supplements and energy pills, only to give up because they left him feeling worse, not better. So I told him, let's try something simpler. I asked him to chew 2 cloves every morning. 3 weeks later, he called me. "Doctor," he said, "my mornings are different now. It feels like someone just flipped a switch inside me." You see, when the blood vessels open up, more oxygen reaches your heart, your brain, and your muscles. The heaviness starts to fade, and the fatigue melts away. But that's not all. Eugenol also helps your body use nutrients more efficiently, so every meal you eat doesn't go to waste. It's transformed into real, steady energy. Many men after 60 have told me the same thing. They don't want to feel like they are 30 again. They just want to feel clear, flexible, and alive. And I often say to them, that's not too much to ask. Sometimes, all your body needs is to breathe a little more freely, to let the blood flow a little easier, and that's enough to feel young again. Eugenol is the first step, a simple signal that helps your body remember the natural rhythm it once knew so well. And in the next part, I'll share with you what quietly dims that inner fire and how this humble spice clove can help you turn that light back on again. Have you ever noticed there are days when your body isn't tired, but your mind feels like it's carrying the whole world? Stress, something most people call no big deal, is actually one of the quietest, most persistent thieves of your energy. It doesn't take it all at once. It steals it little by little, day after day. I remember George Miller, 67, from Texas. He told me, "Doctor, I don't understand. I eat well, I exercise, I do everything right, but I still feel like a phone stuck at 10% battery." When I asked about his sleep, he gave a weary smile and said, "I sleep, but my mind keeps running." And that, my friend, is the real problem. Chronic stress raises your cortisol, the fight or flight hormone, and when cortisol stays high, testosterone goes silent. The body stops repairing itself. You're awake, but never truly rested. But as always, nature has its own way of restoring balance. Inside the humble clove lies a compound called beta-caryophyllin. Think of it as a natural safety switch for your nervous system. When you chew cloves, this compound gently activates receptors in your brain, calming your heartbeat, quieting the stress signals, and telling your body, it's okay now, you can relax. As cortisol levels drop, testosterone rises again quietly, naturally. Your body begins to recover, you sleep deeper, your thoughts feel lighter, and that morning spark starts to return. I often tell my patients, you don't have to force yourself to feel young again. Just give your body a moment of stillness and it will take care of the rest. Clove doesn't just help your blood flow better, it helps your mind rest. And when the mind finds peace, your natural hormones know how to find their way home. You see, what amazes me most about the human body is how everything is connected. We often think the problem lies in the heart, or the liver, or simply age itself. But sometimes the answer is right there, in the quiet strength behind your smile. Many people don't realize this, but the health of your mouth can affect the health of your heart. I've seen this many times. Men like Martin, 68, from Chicago. He came to me tired, low on energy, struggling with high blood pressure, even though his heart tests looked perfectly normal. When I asked a few more questions, he mentioned that his gums often bled when he brushed his teeth, and right there we found the clue. You see, when the gums are inflamed, bacteria can slip into the tiny blood vessels around the teeth and travel through the bloodstream. Those uninvited guests cause slow, silent inflammation in the vessel walls. Over time, those vessels become stiff and narrow like old pipes that no longer let the water flow smoothly. You can exercise, you can eat well, but if your mouth stays inflamed, your blood can't move as freely as it should. That's where clove shows its quiet strength. The compound eugenol in clove acts as a gentle antiseptic, killing harmful bacteria while soothing the gum tissue. When you chew it, the natural oil spreads through your mouth, cleansing, reducing swelling, and slowly bringing back that healthy pink color to your gums. After just a few days, your breath feels fresher, your gums bleed less, and most importantly, your blood begins to flow better. Because when your mouth is healthy, your blood vessels are healthy, and when your blood vessels are healthy, your whole body breathes easier and feels younger. And once that circulation begins to open up again, the next step is learning when to nourish it, because the timing of how you care for your body can be just as important as what you do for it. After many years working with thousands of patients, I've come to realize something simple but important. It's not just what you do for your health that matters, but when you do it. Your body responds differently at different times of the day, and with cloves, timing can make all the difference. I often tell my patients, 2 minutes a day, one in the morning, one at night can change the way you feel about aging. In the morning, when you first wake up, your body is still half asleep. Your blood vessels are a little tight after the long rest of the night. That's the perfect time to slowly chew 2 or 3 cloves. It gently wakes up your circulation, opens the vessels, and lets oxygen and energy flow through your body again. Many people have told me they start to feel warm, alert, and fully awake without needing that morning cup of coffee. Then in the evening, the body's needs change. You don't need to wake it up anymore. You need to help it rest. The natural oil in cloves, especially beta-caryophyllin, helps calm the nervous system, soothe the tension built up through the day, and support the hormones that restore you during deep sleep. I remember Raymond, 69, from Colorado. I suggested he try this small habit for 3 weeks. Later, he told me, "I fall asleep faster now. I wake up feeling light, clear, and refreshed." And I smiled because that wasn't magic. That was just his body finding its natural rhythm again. Sometimes, the simplest things bring the greatest change. 1 minute in the morning, 1 minute at night. Those 2 minutes, if you stay consistent, can be the beginning of a body that feels more alive, a mind that's clear, and a spirit that wakes each day with quiet strength. In the next part, I'll share something that surprises many men after 60, why cloves don't just awaken the body, but also awaken the mind, your memory, your focus, and your clarity. Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly forgotten why you went there? Or maybe you're in the middle of a sentence and the next word just slips away. Don't be too quick to blame age, my friend. Most of those foggy moments don't come from getting old. They come from the brain not getting enough blood and oxygen. When circulation to the brain slows down, your memory, focus, and mental sharpness all start to fade like a lamp that dims. Not because the bulb is bad, but because it isn't getting enough power. And that's where Eugenol, the natural compound in cloves, plays a remarkable role. It helps improve blood flow to the brain, opening the tiny capillaries inside, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to every single nerve cell. When those brain cells can finally breathe again, they wake up. They begin sending signals faster. Clearer, your memory brightens, your thinking feels quicker, and your reflexes come alive again. I remember Peter, 69, a retired engineer. He once told me, "I feel slower, like there's a fog sitting inside my head." After 4 weeks of simply chewing 2 cloves each morning and evening, he wrote back to me saying, "I feel sharper now. I remember names, things, and ideas more easily. It's like my mind woke up again." Science calls that increased cerebral circulation, but to me, it's much simpler than that. It's the moment when your brain remembers how to shine again. Because memory doesn't disappear, it just waits. It waits for the blood, the oxygen, the energy to come and light it up once more. And in the next part, I'll share something that many men over 60 find surprising: how clove can naturally support your heart and blood pressure without the need for medication. You see, my friend, when the brain is well nourished, everything becomes clearer, sharper. And just like the brain, the heart too needs its own kind of nourishment. The heart is the only organ that never stops working, not even when you sleep. But after 60, the walls of our blood vessels start to lose their flexibility. Blood moves a little slower, and the heart has to push harder to keep everything flowing. That's when many people begin to feel their heartbeat quicken, their breathing grow heavier, their energy fade even when they haven't done much at all. Over more than 30 years of practice, I've realized something important. The problem is not always the heart itself. It's often the blood vessels around it. When the vessels relax, the heart can finally rest. And clove, with its natural eugenol and flavonoids, does that beautifully. Eugenol helps open up the blood vessels, reduces the strain on the heart, and gently balances blood pressure, not by forcing it, but by restoring the body's natural rhythm. I remember William, 72, who had been on blood pressure medication for more than 10 years. After 3 weeks of chewing 2 cloves every morning, he told me, "My heartbeat feels slower now, but stronger. It's like someone just reset the rhythm of my life." Modern science confirms this too. Eugenol helps lower bad cholesterol LDL and protects the delicate lining of the arteries, preventing plaque buildup, one of the main causes of high blood pressure and chronic fatigue. Put simply, Clove doesn't push your heart, it teaches your heart to relax, so it can beat steadily, strongly, and gracefully, just like it did when you were 30. And when blood flows freely again, when every cell receives the oxygen it needs, something remarkable begins to happen. Your body feels as if it's being recharged from within. In the next part, I'll share how the nutrients in Clove help awaken energy at the cellular level, the very source of vitality and endurance. You know, my friend, the human body is a bit like a small city. Inside it, trillions of tiny workers, your cells are busy every second of every day. But as we grow older, those workers begin to tire. They slow down, and that's often why you feel exhausted, even when you haven't done very much at all. I often tell my patients, you are not truly tired, your cells are. Inside every clove, alongside eugenol, there are small but powerful nutrients, manganese and vitamin K. They act like fuel, helping the mitochondria, the energy factories inside your cells, work more efficiently. And when those mitochondria wake up, your body begins producing more ATP, the pure energy your muscles, heart, and brain rely on to function. I remember one of my patients, Harris, 66 years old. He once told me, "I just don't have the strength to garden anymore. After a few minutes, I'm out of breath." I encouraged him to stay consistent, to chew a few cloves every morning and evening. 3 weeks later, he called me, sounding joyful. "Doctor," he said, "I can work in my garden for hours now, and I sleep better than I have in years." Science calls that improved cellular energy metabolism, but I like to call it something simpler, awakening the fire within you. When your energy is restored from deep inside, you can feel it in everything you do. Your breathing becomes fuller, your steps feel lighter, your mind clearer. You no longer drag yourself through the morning, you rise with a quiet, steady strength that comes from within. And the most beautiful part is this energy doesn't come from quick fixes or miracles. It comes from consistency. In the next part, I'll share why keeping this simple habit each day can be the golden key that truly awakens your body. I once told one of my patients, Gregory, 71, from Arizona, there are no miracles that happen overnight, only the quiet healing your body does each day. In medicine, the most remarkable thing is not how fast the body recovers, but how faithfully it keeps trying. When you maintain a good habit, no matter how small, your body learns, it remembers, and it responds. Just like a tiny seed that's watered every day, one morning, without you even noticing, it begins to sprout. Clove works in that same gentle way. On the first day, you might only notice its warm, spicy taste lingering in your throat. By the 7th day, your sleep begins to deepen. Your body feels a little warmer from within. By the 14th day, your energy starts to return. You find yourself walking longer, your mind clearer, your sighs fewer. And by the 30th day, many people tell me they can feel the difference. Their bodies move more freely. Their thoughts are sharper, and yes, even their quiet confidence in their personal life begins to return. All from one simple habit, chewing a few cloves every morning and evening. You see, the body doesn't need to be pushed hard. It just needs gentle consistency. Because every time you keep a small promise to your health, you're reminding your cells, we are still alive and we can still be strong. And I truly believe it's those small, steady steps, day after day, that hold the real secret to long life and lasting vitality. In the final part, I want to leave you with a heartfelt message, something I often tell myself. And the men who have walked past 60, age does not define who you are. It is how you care for yourself, how you choose to begin again, that keeps your youth alive. I have met so many men in their 60s and 70s, and almost every one of them has asked me the same question. "Doctor, how can I feel strong again like I used to?" And I always smile and say, "You have not lost that strength, my friend. It is only asleep waiting for you to wake it up." Your body does not need anything complicated, just a little patience, one small, steady habit, a few cloves in the morning, a few quiet minutes to relax before sleep. That's enough to restart the beautiful system within you. I have seen men who once moved with exhaustion now walking with steady, confident steps. I have seen men who thought their energy was gone forever, now smiling again, because they have found their rhythm in life once more. Turning 60 is not an ending. It is a reminder that you still have so many good days ahead. Start today, 2 minutes, one in the morning, one in the evening, and you will feel your body remembering how it once worked, how it once felt strong, natural, alive. If what I shared today has helped you, stay with me. In the next video, I will talk about other natural foods that help restore vitality and keep your heart, your brain, and your spirit youthful. Because health, like life itself, is most beautiful when you live it steadily, mindfully, and with gratitude for each new day.